Welcome back to another typical PNW Guy YouTube video. As the title and thumbnail says, I finally got it done. Hope you guys are proud of me. I have had the part to do it since like August, September, October, something like that. It's been months. Now in one of my most recent videos, I did talk about what I want to do in 2025, kind of like what to do to wrap up projects, and this is one of them. So excited. So let's jump into it. All right, so if you guys watched that video I just talked about, you will see that is brand new. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. So I'm a big purple trigger guy. Yep, purple gang. Now, this is a polymer trigger shoe. For the M&Ps, they only offer red or black in the metal one. But that's okay, because guess what? The factory trigger, it's all plastic. It's not that bad. So this is the M2.0. So it had the option of kind of like their newer hybrid style trigger. So it's kind of curved, kind of flat. It's not bad, honestly. And I said that in that last video. But this trigger, I told my buddy, who's also my gunsmith, I want it as light as it can go. Excuse me. And so after looking at the little paper that they give you, which kudos to Apex for doing that. Really appreciate it. We did all the stuff to supposedly be a 3.5 pound trigger pull. Now we got it all done, kind of, racked it a few times, felt it, and we're like, ooh, yeah, this is good. Then we pulled out the old gauge, and this is where I was like, ooh, we're about to see if they be lying. And literally, it was, I can't remember what it was, but it was like just under 3.5 pounds. In the phrase of my gunsmith that I cannot repeat, it is just under by a blank hair. So do with that information as you will. Now, it was a little bit of a pain, and I did have to watch some YouTube videos with him, and we kind of had to brainstorm. He's more of a Glock guy. Doesn't really do too many M&Ps because, well, honestly, a lot of people in our area don't have M&Ps for whatever reason, or at least he doesn't see them. But he is also known as the Glock Doc, so maybe that's why. Anyways, we got it conquered. It's phenomenal. I don't know. I like it. Here, let me rack it real quick. All right, here we go. Boom. It is absolutely phenomenal. The flat trigger, I swore I was never going to be a trigger snob when I got into guns, because in my mind, that was like the most ridiculous thing to be a snob about. And now I want, even in my ARs and my Glocks, my polymer 80s, now this guy, I literally want everything between 2.75 and 3.5. If it's past that, don't want it. Also, it has to be a flat face trigger. Has to be. It's what my preference is. I won't shoot a curved trigger. Well, I take that back. I do have one AR Cloney Boy M4A1 that is a curved trigger, but has to be for clone purposes. Anyways, phenomenal for the all polymer trigger. I want to say is like $99, and if you catch it on a pistol parts sale like I did, I got 15% off, I believe, and it was like free shipping. So you do the math, it was stupid cheap. And like I said in the last video, I didn't need to upgrade because the factory trigger in these are pretty freaking good. But this is just, I understand now why everyone rants and raves about the Apex trigger in the M2.0s. Now, we did put a couple more 100 more rounds through it. It did phenomenal. But what didn't do phenomenal was my Hollow Sun battery. So it got a new trigger in it tonight. It got fully cleaned and lubed. And got a new battery. So that's going in it. And then it'll get rebore sighted because we took the optic off, made sure everything was good to go underneath of it, rebore sighted it, and went out to shoot a couple 100 rounds. And, well, the optic started flickering. So, but this is another cool thing. This cost me $1.30. Normally they're $6 plus tax. But the places that you shop at, be methodical, because we go to Walgreens quite a bit for some stuff. $5 off in coupon rewards. Stock you up on some batteries. Now you can buy 2, not just 1. Same thing with Target. Had $13.68 today. So, well, I bought these for some of my red dots on my rifles. So, be methodical about it, guys. I know it's something stupid, but if they're going to give me money, might as well do it and put it into gun stuff. Anyways, we're starting 2025 off absolutely fantastic. Got the Apex trigger again. Mwah! Phenomenal. So, can't believe I haven't done this sooner. I've had this pistol, I want to say 2 years now, 2.5, maybe 3. And I can't believe I've waited this long. So, as always, guys, hit my people up at Brownells. That's actually where I got the optic, the pistol, and the light. So, use code BOP10 on most things over 150. They just opened up, I said this in the last video, they just opened up the code to work with more stuff. More stuff. There's like, I want to say that they let us know there's like 12, 13, 14 companies that you can't use stuff with, the code with. Namely like Hollow Sun, SIG, Glock, stuff like that. And it's just contractual. Yeah, contracts. That word. So nothing against those parts specifically. It's just that brand does not want that. So until next time, guys, peace. Make sure you check your batteries.